Hello fam, Gabriel Lee here. We're continuing on with our journey through the House of Wolves storyline content. We're going to hunt down the Silent Fang on Earth. It's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of the Silent Fang, I think it's interesting just the amount of factions or splinter groups,
Before I earned my post as the
cults,
I served her in the Reef Wars.
guilds,
The Silent Fang are
groups,
assassins,
that just exist within the Destiny lore. Like,
During the war,
there
they
is
went
no
after our
central
commanders.
hierarchy for the
Do the
Guardians,
same to the
really.
House of
I mean, there
Devils.
is the Tower and there
Parents
is
and I know all the
the
tricks.
Traveler, but how all of that is dealt with is very subjective, with Future War Cult, New Monarchy, and Dead Orbit all having very different philosophies on how to handle it, as well as the Speaker and the Cryptarchs. And then the Awoken seem to have different factions. The Exos, we don't know a whole lot about, but they may even have different factions. And then obviously every single species in the game for the enemy factions has like a different group based on what planet they're on. The Vex, I think, seem to have the closest to a central system, but even them.
We managed to kill or capture most of them. Only reason we won, I think.
So the Silent Fang are pretty strong. But as I was saying, yeah, I think the Vex seem to have the most central like thought process, and that's just because they're like a hive mind organization, really. They sort of represent that basic conjoinment of power. And I really don't know what statement's being made with the lack of central power. I guess it sort of solidifies the feudal, almost medieval feel that sort of exists in Destiny, because I mean there is still, even though those elements have been reduced from how the concept art looked and things of that nature, it still follows sort of a high fantasy narrative in this sci-fi futuristic setting. Oh, they're not ready for the counter snipe. They're not ready for the counter snipe. New Grimoire card acquired. I wonder what that's for. Oh dang, that's pretty good. This is a good layout of a level. This is I believe the very start of the game, like when you create a character. I think that's where we're traveling through right now, which is interesting. Wasn't really expecting to be back here ever. I think when you're in a patrol and go back to this area, it's like level 1s. So it's kind of cool that they revisited it with like higher level mobs, things of that nature, and have put a new narrative spin on it. And I guess that's part of the strength of Destiny's like retelling through certain areas or expanding on areas and story missions, is that it provides a new narrative context for these persistent, solid, permanent locations, which I guess makes sense. But why these areas are so important is kind of debatable. House of Devils obviously has an outpost here and Rasputins around here and things like that, but still.
Devils can detect comm signals as well as we can. They know the wolves have their scent.
So the Devils are trying to prevent the Frozen Fang from taking out their leader. I'm sure we're gonna find that they are unsuccessful. I mean, if the devils were able to hold it back, then I don't think we would be necessary in this big quest to reestablish the... Oh dang! I was messing up. I need to get my game face on. Okay, they're just killing themselves, really. Yeah, this is interesting though, to be creeping through these same hallways again. Sorta reminds me, just like the wonder that Destiny sort of built up, coming back to life. You know, see a lot of things, you don't understand all that, and then the like slow trek through these corridors that are now getting blown through as quickly as I can. I'm glad that these are just slowers. I don't find that too terribly awful to have to deal with. They're damage dealing bits of explosives. Slows though aren't bad. Everyone can handle a slow every now and then, especially with the Fallen being one of the weaker
probably
ones.
helped Skolos escape, but rumor has it the Queen gave him to the Nine. How did the Fang get Skolos past them?
The Nine. I don't know what's going
We're
on.
detecting... Yes. Wolfcom's just beyond the wall. That has to be the Fang. Eyes up, Guardian.
Okay, so we're gonna see these assassins and see what their big deal is. Ah, it's a car yard. Okay, so this is definitely... Whoa! Okay, that's just a vandal. Drags. This is weak sauce stuff. Nothing too particularly awful. Just some basic fallen. A captain. Okay. What are you about to put down? Oh, there's the Frozen Fang, Silent Fang. That don't seem to be a big deal. None of these actually seem to be a whole lot of a big deal. Where are these tough as nails Frozen Fang dudes? I don't wanna... No. If they're so strong and supposed to be right around here, where are they? Yeah, no, Drake, you ain't doing that shit. Down a vandal, down a vandal. Okay, cool. Killed those up. There's a grenade behind me, though. You got the icebreakers, ammo's up. Icebreaker's really good. I enjoy using it a whole lot. It's probably the proudest piece of loot that I have, or the piece of loot that I'm the proudest of owning. It's just a lot of fun to use. It's an enjoyable one, and I really like sniping, so having an infinite sniper and just being able to like let my shots recharge as I peep out from over here.
That was Commander of the Fang. He just called you well, it was an insult.
him out. Oh, someone's hitting me with pot shots. Oh. Of course someone's hitting me with pot shots. This little camo bitch. Get him down. Oh no. That was a close one. But I guess I have my super up, so not a whole lot of danger. I can do radiance and bring myself back. Take you out. Good. There. Oh, good. 10 out of 10, another servitor. Don't like them being up. Definitely want to get him out of the way first. Ooh. Yeah, there is another sniper. Yeah, they got the wire rifles, I think is what their sniper rifle's called. I like them. I like the concept of them. They're pretty cool. Like that's one of the guns that I wish was capturable by Guardians. Also the little tracking pistol would be cool. Basically all of the alien guns would be cool. I guess the Vex ones would be the lamest, but they're not that cool to me. But the other ones stand out as pretty intriguing. Oh dang. Okay, he's down. Another one. Okay, good. Oh, easy.
Nice work. You
So it's
denied
just
Skolos, the House of Devils.
float captains.
But there's another fallen house on Earth. I'd be willing to bet he's going after the kings next.
So we're basically just blocking him from taking out all the leadership of fallen houses, so that we only have to deal with a broken factional fallen threat, which I guess sort of answers my question about why there's so much splintering and fragmentation in the races. Is the Guardians are probably continuously, or the Awoken also, are continuously trying to keep the factions broken up and not a solid permanent threat that can really threaten like the tower. Is interesting about the 9 occurring. The only member of the 9 that we already know of, as far as I'm aware, is Zur, and he's just sort of a merchant, so it's hard to say what makes the 9 so dangerous or so on point for being people who would hold Skolos. Maybe Skolos is an investment for